Okay, we're in Ein Yaakov. This is Berachot. We're at the section that's reciting the Ashrei. So Rabbi Elazar ben Avina said, whoever recites the Shema, Tefillah LeDavid, a psalm of David, so Psalm 145, 3 times a day, can be confident that he is destined for the world to come. What is the reason? Shall I say because this psalm, known as Ashrei, is arranged according to the Aleph Bet, with each verse beginning with another letter of the Aleph Bet in order? Then why not recite Psalm 119? Happy are those whose ways are blameless, which is arranged in alphabetical order, but which has 8 verses for each letter of the Aleph Bet. Shall I say that Ashrei is a special psalm because it contains the verse, you open your hand and satisfy the desire of every living thing, Psalms 145:16, which speaks of God's boundless benevolence. If it is the sustenance that God gives to life, why not recite the great Hallel, Psalm 136, in which it says, he gives nourishment to all flesh, Psalms 136, verse 25. The question remains, why is Ashrei singled out? The Gemara answers, because Ashrei has both the alphabetical order and the verse 16 describing God's sustenance of life in general. Rabbi Yochanan said, why is there no verse in the Ashrei that begins with the letter Nun? Because actually, if you look through, it's every letter of the alphabet except Nun. Because there is a verse beginning with a Nun that predicts. Because there is a verse beginning with a Nun that predicts something that is not good for Israel. For it says, Nafla, which begins with the letter Nun, she has fallen, not to rise again, the maiden of Israel. Amos chapter 5, verse 2. In Eretz Yisrael, they interpreted this verse differently, turning the curse into a blessing. They said, read not... it actually looks the same. Read Nafla, she has fallen but will never fall again. Rise, O maiden of Israel. Rabbi Nachman ben Yitzhak says, even though the Nun is missing in Ashrei because David did not want to include a verse that predicts the downfall of Israel, and David will reverse that and lead support to Israel through his Ruach HaKodesh, divine inspiration, because the next verse in Ashrei reads, God supports all that fall, Nofelim, Psalms 145, verse 14.